It's movie trailer. It's movie trailer reaction time.
yeah. And today we got Bloodshot.
What the heck? Bloodshot.
Bloodshot. You know what Bloodshot means, babe?
No, bloodshot, baby, bloodshot.
That's the one song from B-52s that was never released. It was on the Seaside track. No, Bloodshot means like when you're drunk.
Oh.
Or if you didn't get to sleep, your eyes are red. They call it, it's like Bloodshot. But in this case, Bloodshot is the name of a comic book character from a publisher that most people haven't heard of, Valiant. And they've been working on this, trying to get to make a movie for a long time. And they got Vin Diesel in it, and they've been pushing it. People have been canceling, they've been pushing it. And so they're finally coming out. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Honestly, I didn't care for the character. His backstory, honestly, it's a bit contrite. But let's watch this trailer because, with Vin Diesel in it, and he is, he's mostly box office gold. Let's check it out. I'm really curious. And
I'm curious too. I never heard of Bloodshot's character.
I know.
So let's watch.
I would be shocked if you have heard of this. But I know you like Vin, so
yes.
You have a theme for big, strong, bald guys, right?
Where's the strong? Bald is check.
Okay, you have a thing for bald guys. All right, baby. And away we go.
Whoa! What the hell?
Is this a rated R trailer? That was intense.
Gina, I'm home.
Memories are made of this.
What is this place?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed. At RST, we'd rebuild the most important assets in the U.S. military. Soldiers like yourself. You're the first who we've successfully managed to bring back, but improved, enhanced.
And he forgets his past. He is Enigma.
You have an army inside you that will not only make you stronger, it will heal you instantly.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
That is some
That's right.
Do you
tech.
remember anything?
Where are you going?
I've got unfinished business.
Whoa! Look at that fact.
Ooh, that got a hoit.
All right, shut him down. And initiate sequence. Okay, who is the next target for elimination?
Memories are made of this.
Tell me, do you remember anything?
Do I know you guys?
I don't think so.
That's pretty.
They've been manipulating you. What you think is real sometimes ain't.
And initiate sequence.
Oh, it's not real?
Damn.
You can't control me forever.
Sure about that? Revenge is what makes a man like you.
Ugh, God, that looks so freaking intense.
Nothing about men like me.
That is absolutely fantastic.
I feel like I just heard this. Are they playing this on repeat?
Well, that was certainly intense.
Yes.
I have to admit, my adrenaline is pumping, and I forgot to take my blood pressure medication, and I'm lightheaded right now.
How is it that when it's this intense and then you apply like a funny music and chill like this, and it's just a compliment very well.
It's I think a pretty new thing. Used to be when you play intense music, it goes along with a tense movie. But now it's almost a contrast between some sort of like classic song that is more chill and then boom, hits you hard with an action pack and they go back and forth. I think it's meant to be more jarring.
Right.
And it works really well. So that part I still feel like is pretty fresh. But I mean, I have to admit, it's still really intense. It got my blood pressure going. The storyline, though, is still so generic. It feels like it's a mashup between Robocop
Right.
The Matrix,
Right.
Wolverine,
Yes,
and
it's
just
so
about
predictable.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe every comic book hero has one of those sort of like, overdone background stories,
Right.
But ultimately, I think what's going to have to save this movie more than anything is going to have to be the action sequences are going to have to be really unique. I mean, unique, right? Not just cool with special effects. It's got to be unique.
That's
because
right.
one thing we know for sure is that Vin can't act his way out of a bag.
Yes,
and the story
yes.
doesn't sound all that interesting already. So
But so that's why they need to pull it through the hardcore fighting, and
it's got to be intense the way his body like falls apart when it fights and rebuilds type of thing. Because we see regenerative abilities with Wolverine already and how you can't really take him down. And, that's cool. And they've already done that to death. So nanotech body, it's going to be a lot of digital effects is my guess in these kind of shots and battle sequences. So, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Call me intrigued enough to watch another trailer, maybe watch it in the movie. But I have to tell you, there's so many superhero movies coming out now that I'm a little more selective of what I want to watch if I'm not going to be invested in the character.
What you're gonna spend money on.
You know what? It's not even
watching.
spending money on. It's emotionally invest yourself. Like, I care about Wonder Woman and the character, and I want to emotionally invest myself into it to see what happens to her. Same thing with like the Avengers. But this one, do I care enough about the character? I don't know. Feels a little bit like Hellboy to me, the last one, which is like, do we really need it? That's kind of, on the back of my mind, chewing at my, what do you call that part of the brain?
I'm still gonna watch it for sure.
I know, because you like movies that way you don't have to think
That's right.
too hard or at all.
That's right. That's me.